guys, and welcome to this video. I'm BB. You can find me on Twitch at BBTheBee. I'm just gonna give some tips really to any new players or players that have been playing it since it came out basically. Oh, hi Sasha! Oh, mummy's girl. Mummy's girl. My turtle's called Sasha. Anyway, yeah, so I've been playing this game for a while. I've noticed some things that I think most players should probably get the idea of. This game is going to be grindy. You're going to need to, yeah, put some time in if you want to get all the things and progress the quests. I've had a bit of progression, as you can see. We've got an open restaurant. We have Remy with us too. We've also got Moana, Ursula, Wally, Maui, and Mickey, Goofy, Merlin, of course. He was just snoring next to me just before I pressed record. What up, Merlin? But yeah, I thought I'd just give some tips. So, I guess I'll start with tip number 1. As you can see, my my front garden has become sort of a gardening area. I've expanded on what was originally here because I thought it was a very pretty design. I even pinched a few of these trellises from down at the bottom of the map, which everyone gets on theirs, because I couldn't make them at the time, but now I can. But yeah, I just expanded on this garden. This would be my tip as well. Well, basically bringing things to you. You want to any seeds that you come across in your realm, because it's going to be a bit of a grind every day coming onto this game and traversing the whole map. I do have another tip for that as well, but I would say try and get as much things as you can closer to home so it's easy to harvest, and then you can crack on cooking when you need to. So yeah, you can see what realms have opened up. You don't get this tree particularly one till you open the desert biome. It's not called the desert biome, but it pretty much is. The sunset plateau. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hi, Sasha. Anyway, so yeah, that would be tip number 1 is plant nearer to you and bring things closer to you, which you can do. Things like plants, for example. To say, I'll zoom out the map here. The controls are a bit weird with this at the moment, but maybe they'll change it in update. So say this raspberry bush. I'll drag it from down here, and I think I want to plonk it here, for example. Also, it looks very barren, but I do promise you there is bushes and plants everywhere. It's just very bare at the moment. Landscaping, making it look pretty. But yeah, this will just save you a lot of time traversing, and it's good to leave some stuff occasionally around the area, because if you're coming down here to look for certain flowers that respawn, or just to go around and collecting normal things that you'll need, it's good to have some stuff still there, I suppose. But for the majority of it, like I said, most convenience and stuff that I use for cooking is all there. Which brings me to my next point, would be the wells. This comes to do with the foraging, so you're going to be spending a lot of time doing as such. And you can do it this way, so obviously you can teleport. Bring up the map here. Let's say I want to head to the beach because I know I need to go fishing, but I'd also like to get some clams and make some seafood meals. The wells are going to save you a lot of time. So say we've teleported. I'm not going to click the well now. I would then, so I'm already here, and this would be a tip that you probably find out early on, is that you can teleport from any location as long as you go to a wishing well. They do cost some money to unlock. The next realm that I've got, mine's going to cost a fair bit of money, so I'm kind of saving up for that right now. But yeah, that's a really good idea for foraging. It's going to help you save a bit more time if you're not bringing things closer to you as well. The thing to go with foraging as well is when you've leveled up your character's friendship levels, you can choose a specific skill that they have. So it's good to make sure that you've got one for each. So if I'm going foraging, I bring Remy, who I made friends with. I opened the realm, brought him here, and he gives me potentially extra things whenever I'm either harvesting or foraging. So, okay, so my other tip will be, best to show you guys. So with all this foraging and going around the place, you're going to need a place to store it. The game isn't too... it doesn't tell you that you're going to need to upgrade your house. And you don't get really a lot of storage space. I have 2 lines here, and you can see how many gems I've collected. Now, given I have a little kitchen area, I've decided to, all the ingredients that I have found, to keep them all kitchen related will be there. Well, this one's a bit of a mixed match chest, but you can see where I'm going with this. I'm now actually about to make another chest to put outside to keep all my sort of twigs, branches, rocks, and soil to make it more convenient. But until I upgrade my house, at the moment I'm sort of needing chest space. So I'd recommend you absolutely stocking up on rock, which you get from mining. And you get a lot of rock as well, especially if you bring a mining buddy with you. So whoever you've chosen level 2 friendship wise to go mining, because sometimes you can pick up a plethora of bricks or ores, and you'll need that too, which is the other little thing there to go with foraging. Definitely collect as much coal ore as you can, because you need it for cooking. Any dish will cost at least 1 ore, so your mining is gonna be very, very important to you, which again comes in handy with the fast travel of using the wishing wells, basically. Hey Sasha. This, I wouldn't say is really a tip, but more of like a little tidbit you'll probably figure out. But eventually you can tame the wildlife, which is like, so for example, I've got a black squirrel here. I've already tamed a squirrel, so I can actually have them. But when they come up to you, sometimes they run away, but they will come up to you and they sort of stand like how they are now. And then it will say approach, and you click approach and it'll bring up your inventory and you can give them a fruit. I wish I had the gameplay here to show you, because I've tamed a few of them now. It's the bunnies I'm after next. But if you give a squirrel an apple or a blueberry, they will absolutely love it. Rabbits obviously like the carrots, and I haven't tried them or anything else yet because I haven't fully tamed them. And the same with the turtles on the beach. They do love seaweed. So that's the good way to tame them. But when you have, and you've done it a few times, if I go into wardrobe here, they become unlockable. So you can see next to my character, there's the red squirrel, and there's the black squirrel. I have these others from the founders packs, but my favorite is Sasha, the little sea turtle. She's beautiful. I call her Sasha. If anyone's ever seen Help I'm a Fish, I don't know why. She just gives me Sasha vibes. Anyway. But yeah, along with the... Oh, hi! I don't have a carrot! Along with the picking up stuff for your home and foraging, this might be helpful for people who play on PC, because I don't know how this is going to control well on a console. I mean, I do play controller PC, but this is just for people who are playing purely on PC. And it's going to be a lot easier to do from PC, is to landscape. It might make it more easier for you to traverse, and honestly, I'm a little bit OCD, but to the point I'll still make my place look like naturally cluttered, but I'm trying to work on pathways and add extra things to ponds, and yeah, I'm trying to build up a little town here. So I'd say try and get used to using the landscaping tool, because you're going to need it eventually, especially like placing houses and putting down plants and such and bringing things closer to you. So definitely try and get used to this landscaping tool. It's going to help you, and also as a little sneaky extra thing here, but it does give you a peek into extra biomes, what they're going to look like a little bit. So that's also a bit fun. It might give you some tips on where to go next, for example. So my next bit is this forest, and I can already see what's halfway there. So that's literally the next goal in mind. But yeah, I hope these tips were kind of helpful, and let me know in the comments if you would like a few more advice, tips. But yeah, that would be it for this video. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.